Hi everybody, this is Bill Nissen. We're going to do a fun video blog today. We're going to talk about what we're created to be, but we're going to do it with a fun story that a lot of you might recognize from Sunday school. And it's the story of Gideon. Gideon, in Judges chapter 6, was hiding in a wine press. Well, I'm going to give him some dark, curly hair. Actually, he had the long hair back then. But he was hiding in a wine press. Maybe he's just starting puberty, so there's a few little whiskers there. And a wine press is a hole in the ground where you would throw your grapes to make wine. And so you do it there so that you could stomp the juice out and make your things. Well, anyway, he's threshing wheat. He's preparing wheat to eat for food for his family in there. And he's supposed to be in the promised land, which is, they were given land that they were given by God, but the Midianites were taking over the land. This would be like if you had neighbors coming over and taking all the steaks off your grill while you hid in the basement. And that's kind of what he's doing. Okay, so he's sitting there hiding in this wine press. And his hands, he's putting his hand over the edge so he can lift up and peek to see if they're catching him or not, because he's all scared. And he's doing this because they're taking over his stuff and he is frightened. Well, here's the deal. He's hiding in this wine press. We've got to draw some wheat here. A bunch of wheat underneath him. And he's hiding in this wine press, hoping they don't find him. And it's at this time, this place, where an angel appears to him and says, "The Lord is with you, O valiant warrior." Well, take a look at this. Is there anything valiant about this? Has he done anything warrior-like or valiant-like at all for the angel to say that about him? No. He's hiding in a hole in the ground. He's hiding in his basement while his neighbors are stealing his stuff. He's scared. He's afraid. He's chicken. But here's the deal. Who we are isn't based on our circumstances. Who we are is based on who our Creator says we are. And so the angel said, "The Lord is with you, O valiant warrior," and starts speaking to him that way. And something happens because he's hearing who he really is. And all of a sudden he loses sight of his circumstances and he starts to see himself as he is. Because God says he's a valiant warrior. So guess what? He kind of has more of a cool look. Okay, and let's say his beard starts growing out because he's cool now. And he's carrying himself completely different because of how he sees himself in God's eyes. So, his smile is one of more confidence, and his whole demeanor changes simply because of that message. So, he's got more of a cool look. Hey, what's up? And his posture changes. He's got biceps now. Look at those arms. Look at that. Okay? And he ends up leading this entire army, well, it was reduced down to 300 people, to defeat the Midianites. He didn't know that he had a little thing on his chest here. This is like a G for Gideon. And he completely took a 180 as far as how he viewed himself. And now he's the super dude leading the whole nation of Israel. And the only thing that changed was how he saw himself. He saw himself as an afraid little kid. Now he sees himself as a valiant warrior. And guess what happened? Through all the tests and trials God put him, he became that valiant warrior. And he was that way the whole time. But he didn't discover it until he was led through his circumstances and through his trials and tests to prove for himself what was in there. So what is in you? Are you a scared person? Really? Or are you a valiant warrior that just hasn't discovered your skill set and your influence? Think about it.